Hey guys, this is Wayne Chia, and today's the 1st of August. Just a video, and this is regarding after sales service by me. As many of you would know, I sell mechanical keyboards and I also handle the after sales, the warranty. That's the first level. If I can't solve it, it's going to go to the manufacturers. But the first level is usually me. I provide lifetime switch and RGB LED warranty policies for all of my customers who purchase from me, only if they purchase from me. But this video, I felt the need to record this. I'm sorry, this is actually one of my customers' keyboard. He bought this from me 10 months ago, roughly 10 and a half months ago. And about 2 weeks ago, he sent me a message. He contacted me on WhatsApp, and he said that several keys were not working. And I was a little bit confused because basically this is a rather high-end mechanical keyboard, and oftentimes whenever there's a warranty claim whereby a switch is having problems, it's usually just one switch or two switches, like one key and the other key. That's about it. But I'm going to show you the note that he gave me. I told him to list it down in a piece of paper. This is what he sent me. I blocked out his phone number and everything like that. You won't see it. So backspace, H, N, arrow key, up, down, left, right, and maybe some others. Yeah. So I was a bit shocked, but regardless, I received the keyboard from him and I opened the box. The first thing I saw was really a lot of dust, a lot of cigarette ashes actually. Now this is why I'm posting this video. So it's not to make fun of him. Many people, we just don't realize our habits are actually a little bit unhygienic, a little bit dirty to other people. I can understand. I have many friends who smoke, and oftentimes we don't realize that when we're smoking in front of the PC or anything, there's bound to be a lot of ashes. Maybe he didn't use an ashtray, I don't know. But basically, when the keyboard was the whole thing, right? It was filled with cigarette ash and dust. I was a bit shocked. And also slightly relieved because I thought maybe it was a quality control problem or anything like that regarding Gateron switches, but it's actually just the customer using a lot of dust. I mean he's accumulating a lot of ashes and things like that. It eventually went into the mechanical switches and damaged them. This is my conclusion after seeing the outlook of the keyboard. It was actually a lot worse than this, you know. When I'm not joking. Like I used a brush to like clean it, and then I also have a vacuum cleaner over here. I also have a vacuum cleaner over here and everything like that. And there was dust everywhere over here. Like seriously, it's everywhere. I forgot to record a video about it, but to show you about it. But it's okay. I'm just gonna pop up some photos over here, give you an idea. I did manage to snap some photos. Anyway, again, it's not to make fun. I'm just trying to give an awareness. We all want our mechanical keyboards to be long lasting. Even if you did not buy it from me. If you did buy it from me, I'm going to service it for you. You don't need to worry about that. But even if you purchase it from somewhere else and you don't get warranty, you should be careful. You must be careful. This is not an easy thing, and repairing it requires a lot of work and a lot of cost. So yeah, cigarette ashes are very bad. Now I haven't seen the bottom of the keyboard yet. The bottom of the keyboard is usually where a lot of dirt will be, but keep in mind, dust has a very hard time reaching the bottom of the keyboard. If there's a lot of dust down there, that means you really accumulated a lot of dust up here, and some of them found its way down there. So I'm gonna like lift up the PCB and everything. Let me try doing that with one hand. Okay. You know what? Not that bad. I mean, it's quite bad. Now, I really need to say this. I've already come across this kind of instances about 10 over times now. Keyboard parts getting damaged because of cigarette ashes. Several other times were because of sweat. somehow sweat ends up being on the keyboard, or your fingers are very oily and things like that. This is why it's important to regularly clean your mechanical keyboard. Don't use a wet method of cleaning, by the way. Just use a dry brush. Use a dry brush and do this. You'll minimize the risk of short-circuiting your keyboard. But yeah, you really need to keep it clean. I've come across a Razer mechanical keyboard. It's a 2013. Yeah, I believe it's 2013. It was still using Cherry MX Blues. A Razer Black Widow mechanical keyboard, no LEDs. I will pop up the photo over here. This board was also damaged because of cigarette ashes and very disgusting detail. Fingernails, like the guy cut his fingernails in front of, clips his fingernails in front of his PC and everything. It went inside. A lot of things, hair, fingernails, blah blah blah. But basically, it's the cigarette ashes. Now this is a faulty Gateron switch. I keep it around sometimes. Now, notice how there are many entry points for dust to go in. Like, there's actually a gap between this blue piece of plastic and the inside of the switch. Dust can go in and will go in, especially when you press it down. Look at that. When you press it down, it's going to go inside. When it goes inside, it's going to affect the contact points and everything. And when it affects the contact points, the key is going to be useless. You're going to press it, like for example, it affected the O switch, right? You're going to press O. Sometimes it's not going to detect. Other times it's going to be double detecting, and or it will not work at all. So this is why it is important to keep it clean. Try not to let any dirt go inside. If it does, it's going to spoil it. I'm still a bit taken aback at how many keys on this keyboard is broken right now. I will replace it, of course. It's my service. Buying mechanical keyboards for me means it's my responsibility to service this for free, which I'll do. But one other reason for me to post this video is also to minimize, because I know many of my buyers are going to be watching this video, minimize the chances of needing to send the keyboard back to me for me to service. It's going to save us a lot of time. Yeah, not that I'm reluctant to repair it, but these things are preventable. It's preventable if you keep your keyboard clean. That's all I have to say. Wow, 7 more minutes of complaining about cigarettes. Well, okay, yeah, take care. I'm gonna be doing another video soon. I just relocated. I am no longer living in Cheras Selatan. I have moved to Semenyih, but don't worry, I am always in KL. I'm always in PJ. We can always meet up over there, or in Semenyih, or Kajang, or even Nilai for that matter, and sometimes Bukit Jelutong. So take care. Bye bye.